The mitochondria has a double membrane and is organized into four main regions. Now, I will explain about outer membrane. So this is outer membrane. It moves and points towards cytoplasm, contains protein channels, which is porins, that allow passage of small molecules, for example, ions, nutrients, and ATP. It's also permeable to many substances.
Next, intermembrane space. The space between the outer and inner membranes acts as a holding area for protons H+ during the electron transport chain, slightly acidic compared to the matrix due to H+ build-up.
Okay, now I'll talk about inner membrane. Inner membrane has highly folded into structures called cristae. It's like folds in a ribbon. Inner membrane, it has selective permeability, which it only allows specific substances pass through using transport proteins. Inner membrane contains electron transport chain protein, ATP synthase, and cristae. ATP synthase is the enzyme that produces ATP, transport proteins for ADP, ATP, and pyruvate. Cristae increase the surface area for the chemical reactions, especially ATP production.
Next, I will explain about matrix. As you can see, this is the matrix. The matrix is basically the innermost part of the mitochondria that enclosed by the inner membrane and kind of like a gel-like fluid. Inside, it has its own DNA and ribosome, so the mitochondria can make some of its own protein. It also has enzyme and coenzyme like NAD plus and FAD, which help the transfer energy during respiration and really important for the Krebs cycle. This is where a big part of the energy production happen, which is why mitochondria are called the powerhouse of the cycle.
Now, I'll talk about function of mitochondria. Energy production, aka powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria produce ATP through aerobic respiration. This happens in three main stages. Pyruvate from glycolysis is transported from the cytoplasm into the mitochondrial matrix. Once inside, pyruvate dehydrogenase converts pyruvate into a molecule called acetyl-CoA.
Function of mitochondria is calcium ion storage. Mitochondria store and release Ca2+ when needed. It helps regulate such as muscle contraction, cell signaling, and hormone releases.
I will explain what happens if mitochondria are absent or not functioning properly. Firstly, there will be reduced cellular energy. Without mitochondria working properly, cell cannot produce enough ATP. This means the cell will struggle to carry out the essential activities. Secondly, this leads to organ dysfunction. Different organs in our body needs different amount of energy. For example, muscle, nerve, liver, and kidneys require a lot of energy. So if mitochondria fail, this organ will be the most affected.